We are in St. Pancras International, the place they say you can go all the way to Europe, to all the parts of Paris and so many different places, and you can see how quiet it is here. And yet some of the rail companies are still working. People are still in the front line doing it. And whenever I come to this place, I'm reminded of that poem, From a Railway Carriage. Faster than ferries, faster than witches, bridges and houses and hedges and ditches, and charging along like a troops in a battle, all through the meadows, the horses and cattle. All of the sights of the hills and plain fly as thick as driving rain, and ever again in the wink of an eye, painted stations whistle by. Here is a child who clambers and scrambles, all by himself gathering brambles. Here is a tramp who stands and gazes. There is a green for strewing the daisies. Here is a cart that runs away along the road, lumping along with men and load. Here is a mill and there's a river, each a glimpse and gone forever. And the time as passing by, with every day as a war, as a struggle. Today we are going to talk about how there is unity and diversity. And we'll take an example of a rail company and how people work together to keep it moving. London, a multicultural society, a city that never sleeps. And we are in the 4th week of the virus lockdown. And I'm here once again with Tom, a frontline staff who's helping day in and day out to keep London moving. Morning, Tom.
Morning.
Tell us, how does it feel to be part of a multicultural team?
It feels very inclusive being a part of a frontline team with many ethnicities, many different countries, backgrounds. So it makes you feel a real part of an international global team, really.
What message would you give to people in similar situation to keep their spirits high, to be one of the vibrant team members?
I'd say get to know your colleagues, really get to know them, because you're all in the same boat. You're all doing different jobs, you're all key workers. So keep on talking, keep on lifting each other up.
And what message would give to the world around in a situation like this?
Again, this is a global event, so we need to keep communicating. We need to show love, respect for everybody.
Thanks, Tom. Thank you very much for your time. Much appreciated. There's always unity and diversity in London. They call it a melting pot of cultures. And we have different people coming from all over the world and putting, like music, their talents together and making this place work. And we have another gentleman, another team player who's from Bangladesh, and we'll ask him, good morning. How does it feel to be part of a team?
I feel so proud myself with my colleagues.
And what do you think is the secret of teamwork?
I feel so wonderful. I feel proud all by myself, to work with the teamwork.
And when you meet people, যখন আপনার দেখা হয় অন্য ভাষা, অন্য কালচার, আপনার কি মনে হয়?
আমি যখন অন্যদের সাথে যখন ভাষাগত সমস্যা আমি কভার করতে পারি, খুব ভালো লাগে। এখন দিকে জানতে ভালো লাগে, আমার সেটা আমি পছন্দ করি, আমার খুব ভালো লাগে মিস করতে।
So you just told me that you enjoy working with people with different cultures, different background, different this thing. Thank you very much. And just listening to you, I remember the song which is been going on now. The Bollywood is doing it, and once Runa Laila had made it famous. Boro loker bechilo lomba lomba chul, emon mata bende dibo lal ganda phul. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
We are entering in week 4 of the virus lockdown. And as you can see, London, a bustling place, is buzzing all the time. People from all cultures, people from all countries, people from all walks of life, especially right now, the key workers who are going in and out every single day, doing the most important things. And today we have a manager, the manager of a great rail company, and we are going to talk to him and ask him exactly how does it feel to work and lead a team in a situation like this. Morning, Chris.
Morning. You all right?
How are you today?
Good.
Tell us, how does it feel, to be united, to work with a group of people from different cultures, different backgrounds, and keep this service moving?
You have to just keep it moving. You have to keep your head down, do what you've got to do every day. Basically, a lot of people are at home now, so the customers that we get through here have gone drastically down. But depends, sort of, you know your team and everyone around you. Everyone's working hard, and they all seem to pull together when it's needed, really. So,
Yes. What inspires teamwork? How do you generate inspiration in a team?
inspires teamwork is when things go wrong, basically. We've got a great bunch of people here who get on really well, sort of best mates, as it were. Sort of, there's people around this station who I count as best mates, more than my best mates I've known for years. I count on them when I need them. They know their jobs really well. As in sort of being a manager and inspiring people. When things go wrong, they do look for the manager and for guidance and everything to be there for them. Not just being a manager and giving people, making them better in their jobs, but sort of being a friend as well. Basically, being a counsellor, you're everything.
No wonder they say a manager puts fire under the chair and a leader puts fire in the hearts. And you're doing exactly that. Last but not the least, what message would you give to people right now who are on the front line?
just do what you got to do. You got to follow the guidance and do your job basically. We're not no sort of shrinking violets. We'll go out every sort of morning and we'll come to our jobs. We'll do our job and we'll go home. A lot of people count on us to be here and just to carry on and do what we got to do.
Thanks, Chris.
All right.
You're truly an inspiration. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot.
you.
Bye. As we are moving into the week 4 of the virus lockdown, we are going to speak to some more people in the front line and see what they think about working united in a diverse culture. And the next person we are going to talk to is Alvin, one of the frontline professionals. Morning, Alvin.
Morning.
How are you today?
So far, so good.
Tell us, how does it feel like working in unity in a diversity?
It feels like I'm part of the solution and not part of the problem. We're all here together to get the National Health staff to work safely and on time, and that's why we're here. We are key workers, and that's our responsibility. So although we are back of our minds, we're afraid of what's going on, we still know we have to come to work and do our jobs.
What message would you give to people in the front line going through similar situations?
Just have faith that we'll get through this together and we'll come out stronger on the other side. And, just be thankful that you're still doing your job.
Thanks, Alvin. Thank you very much. Listening to Alvin, I'm remembered once again the poem about friendship. And it says, a friend wears a smile when the world wears a frown. A friend lends a hand to help you when you're down. A friend knows when to listen and when to give advice. A friend is there forever, anytime, day or night. London, still fighting with the virus, trying to come back to unity. And very soon, I'll be walking into the Marchmont Street post office. This is one of the busiest post offices. And we'll speak to some of the staff and we'll talk about the unity and diversity. How they have been fighting together as a team. How they've been working together as a family and fighting against this virus. So we are coming to one of our most dedicated members of the team, working in the post offices and
in the shop.
Then the shop, yes. Tell us, how does it feel like working in an environment with the virus attacking everyone?
To be honest, it's like sometimes feel panicking, sometimes I feel challenging. It's all about life, so we have to go through it. Okay, even if worse situations come in, we cannot escape, we cannot stop. Life somehow have to be moved on. There's the things we're doing at this moment.
How does it feel like in London working and living with the multicultural society?
It's fabulous. One, fabulous.
What advice would you give to people all over the world working in a similar situation?
Like in COVID situation or multicultural situation?
Multicultural situation along with the COVID-19 situation.
Only the things I can say, precautions. You make your life move on, but you must follow the precautions. That's the things keep you safe.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
It's been a pleasure. So that was the Marchmont Street post office, one of the busiest post offices. And you can still see they're busy, they're working, and they're still taking care of people. And it's amazing how people come out of their houses, leaving their families to work in a situation like this. It is truly amazing. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, sir. Have a good day.
And now we are back once again with the team. And I would like to introduce another frontline team player, a person who knows teamwork, a person who knows friendship, a person who knows encouragement, and is none other than Nilton. Nilton, how does it feel like working in the front line with diverse kind of people?
It really is amazing. It feels like we're a family. I mean, being here so long, it just gels together. Working on the railway, seeing different people every day, it's amazing.
What is the secret of friendship, fellowship, and teamwork according to you?
Communication, definitely a key, but also trust. We trust each other to do our jobs, and we trust that we have each other's back. So that's quite important.
What message would you give to people in the front line today?
People who are in the front line, definitely stay focused, stay motivated, and just know that we are here to help the NHS and all those other key workers like ourselves who are trying to do their best to find us.
Thanks, Nilton. Thank you very much indeed.
No worries.
Listening to Nilton, I'm remembered that when people come and join a company, they come as strangers. They come as people who do not know each other. Then they become friends. And then the friends, they become families. Thanks, Nilton. They say when you're tired of London, you're tired of life. And London, one of the most vibrant cities in the world. And you can see how we have come through the journey. The multicultural society, unity and diversity, and people have been working together day in and day out to keep this city moving. And when we come to the end of this journey, we realize one thing, that everything shall come to pass. And now, with the time that we started, I'm reminded of the song by Pink Floyd, who were based in London. And they say, taking away the moment that makes up a dull day, you fritter and waste the hours in an offhand way, kicking around on a piece of ground in your hometown, waiting for someone or something to show you the way. Tired of lying in the sunshine, staying home to watch the rain. You are young and life is long, and there is time to kill today. And then one day you find 10 years of God behind you. No one told you when to run. You've missed the starting gun. You run on and on to catch up with the sun, but it's sinking and racing around to come up behind you again. The sun is the same in its relative way, but you're older, shorter of breath, and one day closer to death. Every year is getting shorter, never seem to find the time. Plans that either come to naught or half a page of scribbled lines, hanging on in quiet. Desperation is the English way. The time is gone, the song is over. Thought I had something more to say.